Hello, and welcome to Ticketing System. My name is John Mills. I wrote the system. This video is a quick overview of the system, shows how it works. When you first log into the system, this is the screen you're going to get. As you can see, this is deceptively simple, but as we get into this, we can see that this particular system right now has 365 open tickets, and this workload is managed by just two people. There's a business owner and a business administrator. So the way this system works is you open a ticket, and when it's first opened, it goes here into this new tickets queue. You can take a look at that. These are the new tickets. There's 126 of them. Now if you want to look at one of these, you just click this ball here, and there's the ticket. So the ticket now has all these tabs here all pertain to this one ticket. So on a typical ticket, you're going to have the header, which is the screen you're looking at now. You're going to have ticket line items. This is if you want to purchase items, materials for this job. You can record them here. It's divided into two portions. This one on top are the items that you buy on your dime. The ones on the bottom are the ones that you buy with the client's budget. So you may or may not have materials with your jobs, but if you do, this ticket will support it. The ticket system will support it. This tab here is your work notes, and it's just a long field where your worker in the field can type in what they did. Here's print and email ticket. You can print the ticket from this screen, and it'll show the entire ticket. You can also fill this in quick, and you can send an email to whoever you want. Then there's also a file upload section where you can upload spreadsheets and Word docs and things like that, JPEGs and so forth, and attach them to the ticket. So basically, inside this ticket, you can manage the full job. So the first thing you want to do when you get your new system is add your team into the system. Now, this is a fundamental decision. Basically, there's three types of people that are going to be involved in this software. The first is the system administrators. Now, what this typically is, the owner of the business and usually one or two office people. And what they do is they manage the flow of tickets in a global sense. The second group are going to be your customers. These are the people that are submitting the work to you. And the third group of people are your workers or vendors or support people. And these are the people that actually work the ticket. So when you enter people in here, you want to think in terms of three distinct groups. Now, it's very easy to add people in here. Your system administrators you add here. You click user administration, and right now there's two people in the system. The first one here, this is the owner of the business. The second one, this is the office person that works in the business. So this is a fairly simple screen. You want a work name that you put here, generally the first name, and that's referred throughout the system. And then the full name here, their username and their password here, their status, which is active, the security level is 1 through 5, typically 5, the position you can put here, and then the email you want to enter here. Now the email is important if you have automatic email notification turned on. In other words, this email address here is the one that's going to be emailing to. So in this system, you can set it up so that when a ticket changes status, say it goes from new to dispatched, it sends an email, but the emails here have to be accurate. Otherwise, you won't see it. So you update this entry, and you probably only have 2 or 3 system administrators. In the previous example, you could see there were 345 tickets in the system, managed essentially by one person. So get your your office people, your administrators set up here. The next step is to set up the vendors, the actual like people in the field that work on the tickets. So the way you do that is you go add new contact, and there's 2 types. There's workers and customers. So the workers are the ones that you assign the ticket to, and they go out in the field and they fix what needs to be done. So you basically fill out this form and you press add new contact, and now that worker is in the system. It's the same thing with the customer. So you set up a customer, sets up an account, and then you fill in the information here, you hit add new contact, and now you've got your customers. So you in a typical system you may have 10 or 20 people that work in the field, and you may have 50 customers that you're working for. So that's how those are set up. So the last thing I want to show you is how to enter a ticket into the system and kind of tie all this together. So when you go to enter a ticket, you just click open ticket and it brings up your ticket form. Now this can be customized by settings. You can go to ticket customization and you can set up your own fields for the ticket, but for right now we'll just accept this one. So the first thing you do when you open a ticket is you select the customer that the ticket's opened for. Then you fill in this header information. I'm just going to call this test ticket, and this is you assign it. This is the ticket administrator, which comes from this area. This customer, this comes from this area. So you set the customer and the administrator, and then you'd fill this information in. You'd make a note of special notes to your vendor in a description of the problem, and broken whatever, and specifically what needs to be done, and then you just add the ticket. Now that ticket goes into the new ticket queue. So you can see it right here, ticket 4677, and you can pull it up and view it right here. So now that we have a new ticket in the system, the next thing we want to do is dispatch that ticket, which the dispatching is the process of assigning the ticket to a vendor. So to do that, you click this button right here, and it brings up all of the vendors that you have available. Now this comes from this area right here. You can see them right here. So what you do is scroll down this list and you pick a vendor. So now the vendor is assigned to the ticket. So what you have is you have a customer, you have an administrator, and you have a vendor. So, and the ticket now has moved from new status into dispatch status. It has sent an email to that vendor so he can log in, and the vendor can see the tickets that's assigned to him. Okay, now that we've dispatched the ticket to the vendor, it's going to send him an email. So he's going to get this email, and then he's going to log into the system with his username and password. And when he goes into the system, this is what he's going to see. Now, as you can see, the vendor's view of the system is much more limited. All he has is his open tickets, his profile, and log off. So this ticket has been assigned to him, so he logs in here, and this is what he sees. He sees ticket 4677 in his queue, and he knows that he can go to work on this. Now, this vendor can only see his tickets. He can't see everybody else's tickets. So you can have 25 vendors and 200 tickets, and it's all distributed. So basically what he's going to do now is he's going to click edit, and he's going to review this ticket. Now all this information, you can see a lot of this is logged out. The only thing he can do is just fill in some of these fields and read a description of the problem. So the first thing he's going to do is he's going to set the status here. He's going to put the ticket in work and update the ticket. And then the next thing he's going to do, he's going to go to work notes, and he's going to write what he did on that ticket so that you can status it and the customer can see it and everybody can. So he's going to write in a description here and hit update this ticket. Now when he's done with this, he's going to say repair complete, and he's going to update the ticket, and then he's going to log off. So now you, back in your main system, you can see the repair complete ticket. You can go down here, you can watch these tickets move from queue to queue, and you can go down here and you can see that this ticket right here is in repair complete status, and you can review and you can see what he did, and you can look through all this stuff, workers notes and everything. And then when you feel satisfied, you as a ticket administrator can set this status to archive and update this ticket. We're getting a little error message here because we didn't put in a close date, so I'm going to say 12/2013. I'm going to update the ticket. Now I've closed that ticket and it's in archive status. So you go back like this, and that's basic overview of how the system works. You can manage a whole lot of tickets and a whole lot of vendors and a whole lot of customers, and you can keep it all straight, and you can do it with 1 or 2 people. That's an overview of the ticketing system. So if you'd like to try this free trial, go to ticketingsystem.com, click on 30-day free trial, send us a form, we'll set up your system, access you in, and this is an extremely inexpensive system, $25 a month for unlimited users. So we'd love to have you. Thank you. Bye.